What up YouTube, it's your boy Anime Specialist. So we're finally starting the Wano arc. I've been waiting for this for a long time, ever since it started in the manga. So since I'm an anime only, it's been hard to not just start the manga, but we're finally here and it looks amazing, man. So before we talk about the episode, I'm gonna talk about the new opening because it was fire, man. I loved the song, but the visuals, the animation, it was amazing. I tried to not analyze it too much because there's a lot of spoilers from the manga, but I've seen some things, Kaido and his devil fruit power obviously is going to be really powerful. I've seen what it looks like, so it's going to be something else. But the opening was amazing, especially because of the visuals and the animation. But like I said, the song was really good too. I ain't gonna lie, it's probably my favorite One Piece opening of them all. I think it's the 23rd opening, and of all 23, it's my favorite, Just like I said, the animation, the visuals, the song, everything about this opening was amazing. Like I said, also, there was some spoilers, so I couldn't really analyze it. So I think that if I was able to do that without being spoiled, it would have been even more amazing. But anyway, man, we arrived at the land of Wano and it looks amazing. It looks beautiful. We already saw some screenshot, but just seeing it in the episode, it looks beautiful, man. I ain't gonna lie, it's probably my favorite island so far of all the One Piece universe, because, just seeing the cherry blossom, the architecture, and I've heard that it's supposed to look like Japan, so there's other island in the One Piece anime like Dressrosa. It's supposed to be like Spain. Alabasta is supposed to be like Egypt, and the land of Wano is supposed to be Japan. So I think they did a magnificent job for designing this island. So I wasn't able to do a review for last week's episode because I was at a party, but they did a good job of recapping what was happening in the land of Wano. And obviously we know that Momonosuke is the heir to the throne, quote unquote, but his father was killed by Kaido and the new shogun in the land of Wano. I think his name is Kurozumi Orochi. So Momonosuke is supposed to be the one on the throne. He's supposed to be, the emperor of the land of Wano, but because of Kaido and his alliance with Kurozumi, it isn't the case. The reason why the Straw Hats are all in this is because they want to defeat and take down one of the Yonkos, one of the four emperors, and this emperor is Kaido. The reason why they want to take him down is because he was trying to make an army of, devil fruit eaters by creating artificial devil fruit, That's why they destroyed the Smiley, place in Dressrosa with the help of Law. And plus the Straw Hats and Momonosuke's crew kind of have the same goal, because Kaido is working with the Shogun. They're the one that has control over the land of Wano. So the samurais wants to destroy and defeat the Shogun plus Kaido, and the Straw Hats wants to destroy Kaido, so they have a similar goal. So that's why the Straw Hats, the Minks, the samurais, and Lost Pirates, I don't remember how they're called, but they're all working together for one goal. And that's why some of the Minks went to see the last remaining of the Whitebeard crew to help them defeat Kaido. So it's gonna be an all-out war, it's gonna be amazing. So the Straw Hats, Lost Pirate, the Minks, the Samurais, and the Whitebeard Pirates, that's something else, man. That's the biggest team up we've ever seen in One Piece, in my opinion. So like I said, it's gonna be an amazing arc so far. The animation and art for this arc is amazing. There's a new director, so that's why it's a different and better. And I think that the reason that they're using this kind of animation is because of the fluidity when they fight, especially in this arc, because there's gonna be a lot of swords fight in my opinion, and that's why they need to, this animation to be a little bit more fluid than it used to be, you know. So I can't wait. We've already seen a little bit of fights in this week's episode with Zoro fighting other, you know, samurais of the land of Wano. So the fluidity of the fight was amazing, and I loved it a lot. So because the Straw Hats and the others are infiltrating the land of Wano, they need to take different identities. This is Zoro's new design, and he's supposed to be a Ronin, so his new design looks amazing. He's my favorite character in the One Piece universe, in One Piece in general, so I'm glad that we've seen him for the first time in like a year or two for us, you know, the anime watchers. So it's been a while. I'm glad that that we're seeing him, and I can't wait to see all the Straw Hats together, you know, because it's been a while. Then we saw Usopp. He's a salesman, and he was kind of funny because obviously he was laughing about not laughing, he was lying about what he was, you know, selling, and obviously that's the thing that he does best, you know, lie. I think he does lie even better than he, you know, you know, hit his targets, you know. So that was kind of a funny moment to me. We also saw Frankie. Obviously he's a carpenter, that's what he does best, constructing. And we saw Robin, you know, she looks beautiful, man. It looks like she's a dancer. I like her kimono. I like you know, her makeup. She looks amazing. She's my favorite female character in the show, so I'm glad that we are seeing her right now. It's been a while too, so she looks amazing. I like her new design. I don't know if they will be like that in all of the, you know, the Wano arc, but if they are, I like it, man. Plus the animation and art, it looks beautiful, man. So I was glad to see, you know, the Dressrosa group. They were the one that was fighting in Dressrosa, and now they were the first one in the land of Wano, you know. So it's been a while. One of the new things that I liked the most about this week's episode was the new midway point in the episode, the things that replace the commercial break, you know. It looks amazing. I like the way that they did the animation where Luffy used his ornament Haki, you know. It looked amazing. The first one was with all the Straw Hats, and the second one was with all the Straw Hats plus, you know, Kaido. So it looks amazing. Everything about this week's episode looked amazing. The animation, the art, the story, the land of Wano. I liked every single thing in this week's episode. Like I said earlier in the video, we saw Zoro fight and it looked amazing because of the new animation style, because of the art style. It was a way more fluid when Zoro was fighting. So like I said, that's why I think they're doing that, so that the fluidity of the fights are gonna be better. And he was only using a small knife, you know, to defeat the other samurais, because something that I kind of forgot is that one of his sword, I think it's Shusui or something like that, one of his sword is from the land of Wano, you know. So I think it was in Trailer Bark. There was a samurai, a zombie samurai, that gave him the sword, and he was from the land of Wano. It's a legendary sword, and when the samurais saw his sword, they wanted to keep it, basically, you know. So Zoro was only fighting with a knife, and he was keeping up with these dudes, man. He's way too strong. I like the way that we can see the ornament haki, sorry, on his knife. I just like the visuals, you know, because it looks a lot like what they're doing in the movie. I'm wondering if they're gonna do the same thing as in the movie when they're using observation haki. Maybe we're gonna see the red in their their eyes or something like that, you know. I hope so, because I just think that the visual effect for the ornament haki and the observation haki in the movies looks amazing. So I really want that in the anime. But yeah, one last thing that I liked a lot was this woman in this episode. I think she had blue hair or kind of greenish hair, a mix of the two. She was playing that kind of guitar. It's not a guitar. I don't know how it's called, but she was playing that throughout the episode, and I really liked that kind of soundtrack. I thought that it represented well the land of Wano during when Zoro was fighting or something like that. I thought that it represented the land of Wano really well. Anyway, I think I said everything that I needed to talk about: the animation, the art, the story, the land of Wano, the new design for the characters, seeing Zoro's group for the first time since Zo, I think. It was amazing, man. I can't wait to see what's coming next in the Wano arc. We're finally in the Wano arc, man. I don't know, the Whole Cake Island arc was started like 2 years ago, and we're finally in the Wano arc, man. It's amazing, and I was waiting for that for a long time because I've heard a lot of great things from the manga readers, so I can't wait to see what's coming next. Let me know what you thought about this week's episode in the comments down below, and let me know what you think is gonna happen next. I do weekly One Piece reviews every Saturday, so subscribe for that. And I also do other anime related things like Black Clover reviews on Tuesdays, Fire Force and Dr. Stone reviews on Fridays, and like I said, One Piece reviews on Saturdays, and Kimetsu no Yaiba Demon Slayer reviews on Saturdays also. I didn't do Demon Slayer reviews this week. I needed a break, but it's coming back next week, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, man, it was a great episode. I think it's one of my best reviews that I've done on One Piece, so let me know what you thought about that. But yeah, man, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, man. Anime Specialist out. Peace.